Hey, what's going on guys? Rob here from the Hybrid Network with a brand new MCU video for you. And with 2016 coming to a close, I think it's time to look back at what has happened in the MCU, and then in another video we'll look at the MCU in 2017. This will include Netflix series and films, because I don't watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. or Agent Carter, but I am reliably informed that this year's seasons have been really good. If you go look at some of our reviews on the channel, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and Agent Carter, I'm sure you'll love it, and go watch the series. So let's get into this. Let's have a look at what was first released this year, Daredevil Season 2. And Daredevil Season 1 had set a huge bar to get over, and when Season 2 came out, it just didn't quite reach it. However, I did think that it was really good, especially the parts with Jon Bernthal's Punisher. I thought that it fell short in a lot of ways. It felt like it had too many episodes and would benefit a lot more from a shorter season. Also, the stuff with the hand I didn't find amazing. But like I said, Jon Bernthal's Punisher really tore it apart for me. He was amazing. And also, the Kingpin was back and he was so cool. So overall, I'd say I'd give this a 7 out of 10. Then we have a film in Captain America Civil War, and this blew me away. The Russo brothers really knocked it out of the park for this one, and after Winter Soldier I just thought they couldn't step it up, and I feel like Civil War met it, and in some ways just made it so much better. All the characters got enough screen time, the right tone, and the best on-screen Hawkeye we have ever seen. Also, the airport scene alone was enough for the price of admission. So overall, an 8 out of 10, and the reason it's not 9 or 10 is because I feel like it could have had a better conclusion at the end, and that's just me. But you can go and watch the film again, or if you haven't seen it, go and watch it, and you tell me in the comments what you thought. Back to Netflix now, and we got Luke Cage, the Power Man himself, and with loads of cool throwbacks to the original costume and the original comics, and the amazing villains and Cottonmouth and Shades. This show really felt quite empty at points, and it was a real slow burner, which isn't a bad thing, but it led to it dragging an awful lot. A slow burner should have you thinking constantly, but this just didn't. It just kind of felt like there were just some empty points. And this suffered the same way that Daredevil Season 2 did, in the fact that it could have done with less episodes to make it more compact. Also, Mike Colter didn't really have the charisma I was looking for in a Luke Cage. Also, the final villain, Diamondback, just didn't do it for me. So overall, 6 out of 10. And that's me not saying it's bad, that's me just saying it's pretty average. Now for our final MCU installment this year, and it's Doctor Strange. Now this film had my hype levels so high. I'm a huge Doctor Strange fan, and I felt this film just didn't do him justice. Now don't get me wrong, this is not a bad film. But yet again, it was lacking real substance. It just feels like the old MCU origin stories, but with magic. And the magic wasn't even spectacular. It felt like they were too scared to delve deep into the whimsicalness of Doctor Strange. All my personal feelings aside, this wasn't a bad film and stuck nicely to Marvel's formula, which, love it or hate it, has made them a lot of money and people seem to like that formula. So 7 out of 10. So this year was supposed to be spectacular, but overall I felt it was average to good. Nothing really blew me away except for a few scenes in Civil War and Jon Bernthal in Daredevil Season 2. But, like I said at the beginning of this episode, 2017 is looking to be an amazing year, and on the 1st of January I'll have my predictions for 2017, and I'll be doing an MCU video on Thor Ragnarok and all of the Netflix series and the films. So if you're looking forward to that, leave a comment down below, leave a like, please subscribe, have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.